Here we are, sitting on a log. Mogul, come to bed. Good boy, up. Good boy. I have to check my message. Okay, I just had to check. My partner texted me, and he said that he just saw two bobcats cross the road, and so I thought that was synchronistic timing. There was two of them, so I don't know if that symbolizes me and him. That was the first thing I thought of, right? Like, I don't know what bobcats represent, but they're cool. So, hey, bud, come here, up, up. Good boy. Oh, okay. I'm just gonna get present here in this current moment with you. Just breathing, settling into the present moment, the truth, settling into the truth of this reality, the truth of who you are, the truth of who we all are. Come on, bud. Mogul, come. Good boy. And anchoring in to this 3D moment as a 5D and beyond, highly conscious, highly aware, powerful being. Just like walked up a hill, so like out of breath. So today I want to talk about what happens when not only when you awaken to truth, but more specifically, what happens when you experience the highest frequency you've ever experienced in this current incarnation. So, the highest frequency that you've reached, was it today? Was it yesterday? Was it 2 years ago? If you're a highly awakened, conscious being, then I think you probably can pinpoint it, or at least you can think of what it feels like. I hope. I hope you can remember what it feels like, whether it was yesterday or 5 years ago. But whether you can remember what it feels like and embody it in this moment or not, I know one thing for sure that you're probably experiencing around it is that nothing else will do. Right? It's really uncomfortable to not be in that frequency after you've tasted the sweetness of it, right? I know that's what I have been experiencing and what I'm experiencing today. Um, I'm achieving this frequency now, and I'm speaking on this new high that I'm finding, new frequency high. um, I'm finding this new frequency, and there's two routes to it for me. There's the first route is when I remember the truth of me and that I'm the one informing the field. I'm the one signaling the reality into being, and that it's not my action, but it's my signal, it's my frequency, my vibration, my energy. So when I remember I'm informing the field, I get into this new high for me, this new high frequency. The other route that I'm getting there is, funny enough, is when I embody my billionaire self. And the reason I want to talk about this is because I find it incredibly fascinating that the vibration is the same frequency for me, for both of those. The truth of who I am and the billionaire self. Have you ever noticed this about like your biggest desires, like your craziest, wildest dreams? When you embody them, you actually just feel complete peace and resonance. I mean, I know it can go either way because sometimes we think about the thing we want and it actually just activates the fact that we don't have it yet. So I'm not talking about when that happens. I'm not talking about like thinking of what you want and then being frustrated that you don't have it yet. I'm talking about the opposite of that, when you pick up the same subject, the same desire, but it feels good when you pretend like you already have it. It feels resonant. So this is a cool subject because it's just an experience firsthand of it's a firsthand experience of the fact that your most expanded version of yourself has already become that thing you want. So if you've listened to Abraham Hicks, you probably already know this, and I'm sure you may have learned it from other teachers too. I haven't actually heard any other teachers directly explain this part of manifestation except for Abraham, but you may have heard it elsewhere too, where like when you experience contrast throughout your life, you experience things you don't want. And when you have those experiences in that exact moment, you shoot off a rocket of desire, is what they call it, and you add more to your vortex. You add that thing that you didn't enjoy. you add its you add its desire, its opposite, an equal desire to the vortex, which means that your highest self or your source self instantly becomes that version of you that has the thing that you want that was clarified through the unwanted experience. So, for example, when you don't have enough money to pay your bills, in that moment, your source self becomes the more abundant version of you that never has that issue, that never has that problem. So, that means that your source or your highest self, your most expanded self, that's living all of your potentials in frequency, because everything's frequency first, right? And then it becomes reality, like the physical manifestation. So, since your highest self has already become everything that you've ever decided that you've wanted in this life and in past lives, they say too, you now have this escrow, as they call it, or like a stockpile of all of these desires, and they exist over here vibrationally, or well, it's really within you, right? Because your highest self is within you, your higher self, your source self, your most expanded version of you that you've decided you want to be already exists. It's already done. And so that's why when you match the frequency of it, those things start to manifest effortlessly into your experience. So it makes sense, right? That like for me, my most grand desire at this point is to be a billionaire. And like that seems probably really far fetched to most people because it's like, why would you need that much money ever? And like my answer to that question is just why not? Like, I want to have that experience because I want to see what happens after like there's no money problem to solve. Like where's the human guided to when money is not in the equation? And like I know that like we're supposed to take money out of the equation in order to get that, right? Because we have to live that frequency in order for it to manifest. So I am aware of that. Um this is me as my human self integrating my higher self, right, into the present moment and into the human experience, and transmuting my old habits of thinking and ways of being into higher ways of thinking and being that align with my highest self, right? And that's always expanding, that's always becoming more, because I'm going to continue living life and experiencing contrast. And so as I do that, of course, my higher self is going to continue expanding into more. And then bigger desires or just different desires will emerge from that. So I find it interesting that these frequencies match, right? My billionaire self matches the frequency of me just knowing my truth. And this is cracking a code for me, okay? And I hope that this cracks a code for you too. Because, like, when you realize that you don't have to necessarily embody the specific desire, but you can just know your truth. And when you know your truth, you're embodying the same frequency of your most expanded self. I mean, this is true for me, okay? It might not be true for you, but play with it with me. Just, feel it out for yourself. Like, see if this is true for you. When you think of your biggest desire, your most authentic, like, desire that really feels exciting to you, um, and then you notice what that feels like, and then like take a little time doing something else, distracting yourself, and then come back maybe 10 minutes later and then embody the frequency of just knowing that you are the source of the physical reality around you and you are informing this field with your signal. And just go back to that mantra, I am informing the field. And that's what I've been doing. Like when I get lost in my mind space, in my thoughts, I'll catch myself now and I'll remind myself to come back to myself and I'll say, I am informing the field. And it just brings all of my power back into me because then I'm not trying to like live out here and like problem solve all of these things in the manifested reality. And like that's all that our thoughts are ever doing is like trying to figure out and like solve the problems in our reality. You can't, you can't like, what did I heard Zero say this the other day, like channeled by Courtney Kairos on Divinely Aligned channel is her YouTube channel. I heard Zero say you can't, was it Zero? I don't know if it was Zero. It was somebody. I heard someone say this, but it was like you can't trick the mirror. Wait, what was it? Oh my god, I can't remember what the words were, but it was basically like you can't get in you can't like change the picture in the mirror, right? You have to change like what you're wearing, or you have to change like the frequency you're emitting, basically, right? In this reality mirror. Um you have to change what's you have to change the source of the reflection. Come on, bud. Mogul, come. Good boy. It's getting dark out here. I'm gonna have to go. I'm gonna have to finish this like in the truck. It's so dark. I am informing the field. I'm informing the field. Just wanted to record myself reminding myself of this while I'm parked at the grocery store about to order Mexican food. I am the one informing the field, damn it. Seriously though. I am informing the field. I am informing the field with my frequency. I'm determining everything. And the field is just everything around me, outside of me, outside of me. It's actually not outside of me, but it looks that way, doesn't it? My dog is like panting. He just chased a rabbit at the end of our hike. So he's really, you can't even see him, it's so dark. There. He's really out of breath. This is his happy place. I promise. Like this is what he lives for. Like I kind of let him chase it a little further than I usually let him. And like I kind of thought he was going to be gone forever for a second. But I think that every time, I pretty much think that every time he chases something. Because he will chase him really far. Okay, anyways. I'm informing the field. I'm informing the field. I determine what manifests in the field around me. And the field around me is just waiting, eagerly waiting. All the little particles of, shiver. All of the particles of light and sound and beingness around me are just like sitting there like little forest critters just waiting for me to tell them what to do. Just waiting for me to inform them what to manifest. So just remember this. Every time you're like getting lost in your thoughts and you're like thinking all the thoughts and you're just in your mind, remember that all of those thoughts are informing the field. Okay, I'm gonna order Mexican food. I'll finish this conversation when I get home. I also just wanted to say that I'm about to order Mexican food and I was gonna call them, and I was looking at the menu that I took a picture of on my phone, and because we're in a tiny town and they don't have a website. So anyways, so I was deciding whether or not I should order something for my partner, and because he's like not gonna be home for a few hours, and I was just thinking like it's probably gonna be soggy by the time he gets home, so it probably doesn't really matter. But we don't have a lot of food at the house, so that maybe I should just order him something. And then like my human like lack-based mentality creeped in and was like telling me that I shouldn't order him something because it's gonna be expensive if I ordered two things, and then I realized like I caught myself in the middle of that. So this is just an authentic like share on just a moment where I'm just calling myself out basically right now. Like I literally like almost skipped out on getting food for my partner because of money, and like I'm trying to embody a billionaire vibration. Those two things don't go together, obviously. So I'm just calling myself out so that I can come back into alignment with I am a billionaire. I am a billionaire. I am informing the field with my vibration. I am informing the field. The field is not informing me. I am informing the field. I am determining what occurs in the field. I am determining what manifests in the field. I'm the source of the field, in fact. And if I decide that I'm a billionaire, then the field's gonna respond. I am informing the field of my billionaire frequency. All I need to do is remember that I'm a billionaire. All I need to do is remember I'm informing the field, and then everything I want will come. Everything I want will come to me. Everything I want will come to me. Because when I embody the frequency, that's all that I ever really need. I'm always messing with my hair and my hat and my stuff. This is such a weird hat. Like, look at this thing. And I'm back. Yeah. And that was perfect timing because my dog was just eating right behind me, and I couldn't figure out where to set up my phone and my camera slash phone. And so I I couldn't figure out where to set up my camera and phone and phone stand thing. I don't remember what you call this thing. It's not called a phone stand thing. It's called, I can't remember, a tripod. I think that's what it's called. So my dog was eating the whole time. I was trying to find a place to set up my tripod and my light because the lighting is really bad in here, kind of, because it's like dark out now, and some of these lights are really bright. Like, is that better? Maybe that's better. Oh no, I like that better. So, my dog finished eating right when I sat down right here and pressed play. So here we are, guys. So back to what I was saying is that turns out, oh, my dog's gonna try to walk through now. Okay. Oh, he didn't even bump the camera. Good boy. You're such a good boy. Oh, he's a good boy. So sweet. I don't even know if you can see him there, but he's so sweet. Okay. So, so what I was saying is that, what was I saying? I was saying, what was I saying? 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 Oh yeah. So what I was saying is that when you know your truth. Oh, he's coming back this way. Coming back this way. Hey bud, good boy. Come right here. Come here. Sit. Good. Can't see anything I'm doing. That's so funny. Hey, good boy. He's so good. Yeah, bud. Here, put this to here. Hey, bud, you're a good boy. I know you can't sit because it's too slippery, huh? I know. I love you. You're so cute. Did you chase a rabbit today? Yeah. Did you have fun chasing your rabbit? He says, I wish I could have ate it, but I didn't catch it. Yeah, I know. I wish you could have ate it too, but he was pretty happy that he got to chase a rabbit. Yeah, he's a good boy. What are you gonna do, bud? Hmm? What are you gonna do? You're so cute. You are so cute. What are you gonna do? You want me to give you some people food? Huh? Because I just ate a burrito. No, bud. No. Maybe I'll give you some chicken from the chicken flautas if you're lucky. Okay, I love you. Okay. Side tangent. So, anyways, what I was saying was that when you're in a, when you're in, when you know, when I know my truth that I'm the one informing the field, then I feel the same way that I feel when I'm embodying being a billionaire. That was it. So it's kind of cool because it means that you don't have to embody the desire or like living in the end. You can just know your truth. You can just know your truth. And when you really know your truth, that you are when you just know your truth, that you're powerful as fuck and that you're controlling all of this, then you are embodying the frequency of all your desires too at the same time. This is still hanging from my string, so it's funny. I don't even know what's the best placement for the mic yet, but I'm just holding it today. I'm just holding it. So yeah, I invite you to try on your desires as if they're already done and just embody like the I am statement of I am rich or I am, get specific if you want, but just whatever it is for you, just try to embody what it feels like to already be that person. I don't know why I'm doing that today. Unless it's just activating the fact that you don't have it yet, then it's probably going to feel good. I never know how to like position my body in front of the camera. I'm always like moving around. I'm like, I feel like I'm just annoying now. I feel like I'm just being annoying. Do I seem less annoying when I put the light this way? There we go. That's better. I'm just kidding. I don't know. What if I put it this way? What if I go to this stupid hat? California hat. This is so stupid. Who wears this shit? I got it at a gas station and I liked the color. And then I was like, well, this is so stupid. Get this thing off of here. I just want the green. I just want the green. So, anyways, I think I'm going to end it because I'm just like being absolutely ridiculous now. Can't seem to stay on track with what I'm talking about. But embody the frequency of your desires and then embody knowing that you're informing the field and knowing who you are in that way, and then compare the vibrational feeling of each one and see if they match up, right? And if they don't, then either that desire is actually not something you desire, or you're not dreaming big enough. I would say those are the two reasons that it wouldn't be the same feeling. Because if you're not dreaming big enough, or if you're not acknowledging that you're dreaming big enough, okay, how do I want to say this? If you're, okay, I'm going to give an example before I end this. So if you're dreaming about having hundreds of thousands of dollars, then, and that feeling of that isn't matching the frequency of knowing your truth, then I would say it's probably because either that's not really something you really, really, truly want, or what you really, really, truly want is actually like way more money than that, or like way bigger, way better than that. So yeah, I would just like experiment with like which embodied desire matches it the most closely, feels the most peaceful, feels the most resonant. And yeah, so the mission here now is just going to be to embody that frequency all the time. And like, I really need it. I'm calling myself out again here. Like, I really need to practice this more while I'm on the camera. Because like every time I turn the camera on, I just get so distracted in my head and like in this like reflection on the outside and like how I'm being received and stuff. So I really need to like embody the frequency. I'm doing it right now again. See, I'm getting in my head again. So like I need to practice like getting in the frequency um of the truth of me while I'm in any situation, right? So, okay, I'm going to stop this video now. I hope that it was inspiring in some way for you. And I love you guys. Thanks for watching my silliness. I'm glad that you're enjoying it. Or maybe you're not enjoying it. I don't know. I don't know. But I'll see you guys in the next video. Okay. Bye.